Despite what some misinformed memes may say, LED headlights are a great addition to the automotive market. They can be found as original equipment or an upgrade to halogen, incandescent, or HID headlight bulbs. And because they come in a variety of shapes and sizes, designers can put them almost anywhere on a car. They are great for brake lights because they illuminate much faster than traditional bulbs. When used in a turn signal, you don't have to worry about amber coating peeling off. And when used as headlights, well, apparently you can use them to see into the future. But in all seriousness, because LEDs are much smaller than traditional forms of headlight illumination, they can be more readily used for aiming headlights, so those are becoming more mainstream now. They also allow automakers to make much more interesting headlight designs, which is where we get into some trends that I'm not too happy with. That trend is tiny headlights, made possible by LEDs because they can be made to dissipate heat in a different way that traditional bulbs would, and because of that you can make a smaller enclosure. I am all for expanding the possibilities of design, but when it comes at the expense of people coming towards you in traffic, that's where I have to draw the line. If you take two equal light bulbs and put one in a small reflector cone and another in a large reflector cone, the light coming at you from the smaller cone is going to be more piercing because there's less room for all that light to spread out before it shoots towards you. In the larger cone, light has had more time to disperse, and in any square inch of that cone, there's less light reflecting off of it, but you still get the same amount of light because all of it is being reflected from both cones. So given equal light sources, the larger cone is just easier to look at. Taken a different way, if you take those two same cones, but in the bigger one put a brighter light so that both lights have the same piercing level to the human eye, then the bigger cone will actually project more light, even though it's just as much of a pain to look at as the smaller one with the dimmer light in it. Circling back to LED headlights though, these small headlights are going to give LEDs a bad name in the marketplace because people are going to associate the piercing light with LED and not with the tiny headlight. Although we haven't had headlight housings this small before, we have had different size headlight housings, so the new technology on the scene is LED, so it's easy to point the finger at that rather than the size of the headlight being the problem. So, automotive manufacturers, if you want to continue down this path of designing LED headlights that are real narrow, consider dimming those headlights down and then adding supplemental lighting to the front bumper to make up for that lost lighting. The more you spread that headlight source around, the less eye strain it causes people coming towards your car. It also has the added benefit of creating a very unique front light profile at night. And generally speaking, if you create an iconic design that isn't a pain to look at, it tends to help sell some cars, so think about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next Car Simplified video.